One of those champions that not every marksman succeeds incredibly on. The playstyle is very different. Obviously, the champion was designed as something that can be played as both an AD carry or a support, but I think Sven plays it wonderfully. I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do on it this game, especially with that third summoner spell of a Tom Kench right next to him the entire time to be able to keep him alive and keep him safe, because this is the guy that could carry on Senna in like a 1v9 type of situation. Wow. And we've seen Cloud9 put Fudge on supportive champions before. So Blabber tossing the axe into the pit, bringing the Drake out, and now I don't think it'll really matter too much if they get seen. You can see the ping from the side of Team Liquid saying, hey, Cloud9's on that. There's nothing they can do about it, man. Santorin's all the way on the other end of the map. So that's a nice early Ocean Drake. Really good to have this early on in the laning phase for C9.
Yeah, this is great. And I actually think this is kind of the path that Kobe was talking about for the early Dragon solo, where you forgo those early buffs to get the extra respawn of the mini camps, get additional experience, and then you have the delayed buffs to actually...
The overall score between the teams, it's a couple hundred gold lead here for Cloud9 as they continue farming up. You can see Olaf doing what Olaf does, even against a fast farming jungler like an Udyr. Olaf still has a nice lead there, but it's a play coming out top lane here as Blabber tries to get something done, but CoreJJ with a beautiful hook on to Sven Senna, just goes fishing, and the boy lands the biggest one in the whole pond.
Yeah, that is a huge kill. That really hurts because C9's bot lane was doing so well in that 2v2, farming out so many souls, not really being pressured at all by the Blitzcrank. Felt like it wasn't getting value, and then CoreJJ out of thin air nails the hook. But on the top side, they did kill off Gnar. Oh, now Perks is just dead.
CoreJJ already getting a kill onto Perks now, too. Blabber goes after the Rift Herald, but now he's going to be killed off before he even gets any support. Everything is crumbling to pieces as Rift Herald will go over to Team Liquid, and they even get it gift-wrapped in a Olaf wrapping paper.
Oh, that is terrible for Cloud9. Everything just went wrong. It's kind of a...
Me pings, all my way pings, all that good stuff's coming out. Perks has just teleported back to the mid lane Tier 1 turret. Santorin has control over the Drake pit, and Cloud9 says, all right, not worth it. Not worth it, walk away.
Yep, they will just have to give that up, but you know, it does mean that despite the fact that they actually TP back to mid lane, Perks down 20 plus CS at this point, you know, really is falling behind against Jensen, and they do give up really what was their only advantage right now in the Drake stacking. You can see the Moonstone Renewer is finished though. Having the Moonstone Renewer, if you can get a 2v2 you know, with your Olaf who has Gore Drinker and your Karma who has Moonstone against that Gnar and that Udyr, it should go your way unless you were really getting both hit by a full Gnar combo or something.
Perks tries to go after Jensen. Sven's ulti comes through and sets it up for Blabber to be able to just grab the kill there on that finishing blow. Perks down to 100 HP, but that's still plenty enough as Cloud9 gets their second kill of the game.
Yeah, just barely able to actually distort out of CoreJJ's ultimate there. Already has his Locket. So you have Locket and you have Moonstone. Insane value on those, and nice sidestep by Perks. He's still in trouble.
Udyr's still after him. Vulcan goes over the wall with a flash just to make sure he's safe, and Santorin wants to get back away. Senna ulti comes out. Azir tries to drop the wall, but Santorin surely will fall here, and Blabber picks up the kill. Cloud9 ties the kills up in this game 3-3.
A lot of flashes, summoners spent, ultimates spent there, but they do kill off the jungler, and this should mean probably a free dragon for them. Santorin will be... I'm not convinced they'll actually be there in time to really capitalize, so it may just end up being that one kill. But Cloud9 is just happy to take any fight, really, at this point in the game. When you have that one item completed on a lot of champions, Alphari might actually just straight up kill Fudge.
Alphari with the flash into the Mega Gnar and throws a rock at his head to finish off the kill. 1v1, Alphari gets it done. The boy is on the board here for Team Liquid.
Nicely done. He has the Stride Breaker just laying in wait for Fudge there, takes him down. Despite Fudge flashing away, the flash was there to follow with the Mega Gnar, and C9 will get the dragon on the other side of the map, so not too bad for them. The only problem is going to be you're still going to have someone answering Gnar in this side lane. So back to that mid lane play. Chains landed on Jensen. Great sidestep on that hook from CoreJJ. And then it's the turnaround as Vulcan. You can just run straight through that Azir wall, you know, as that Olaf gets straight up on Santorin, and you can see that true damage from the E absolutely knocking him down. And putting Perks in the side lane against Alphari, you know, maybe he can hold, but he's down 2 levels, and this is not going to be a winning matchup for him by any means. So LeBlanc is honestly in a bit of a tough spot. You want LeBlanc to be having the initiative here.
Oh, Alphari's just going to knock the turret over. He don't care. And goodbye Tier 1 turret on the top side. 2-0 turret lead for TL. Alfari turns back into Mininar, and that will give him the speed and mobility he needs to escape any sort of punishment here from Cloud9 despite Blabber's presence. But C9 isn't exactly focused on the little Yordle up there. Instead, they want the Rift Herald, as it is now ready here for that second usage.
So one thing I do want to talk about a little bit is that I think one of the best answers to these kind of like just Moonstone, multi-supports, group up, and 5v5 comps is actually just playing side lanes, right? You just refuse to group. You say, all right, great. You built Moonstone and Staff of Flowing Water. Now play side lane for the next 20.
He's ready to be the big tank in the team fights if, as you've expressed, they can get a team fight. If Team Liquid agrees to meet them in open ground in a 5v5. Jensen and Perks in a 1v1. Jensen losing more HP there. His Tactical going after Vulcan and Core JJ yet again. He flashes, he gets the pull, and Vulcan is dead.
Oh, Core JJ from downtown. The max range hook there. I don't think a lot of people would have flashed for that. That was the very tip of that hook, barely pulling him in as Alfari. He knows the only counter to Olaf, the wall.
Walls. Just have a wall on top of him. Sven's getting dove on. Tactical's going in. Santorin is here, and so is Core JJ. Oh, Tactical setting it up for the rest of the team to help him out. Fudge shows up to chase after these guys, but a Moonstone Renewer Karma's not going to be much of a damage threat on his own. There's your dive as Blabber's grabbing a shutdown, but now it's a double kill over to Blabber before he dies too. Alfari's in the back, and he's going after Fudge and Perks. You got Vulcan coming in here for the backup, and Alfari's dead underneath the tier 2 turret. Team Liquid starts it off right, but Cloud9 responds better, and they get a 3 for 2.
They underestimated the damage from Blabber there. He says, oh, I can't get away? Well, I guess I'll just kill you then. He takes it.
Cloud9 is throwing down the gauntlet. They are demanding an answer from Team Liquid here at the Dragon Pit. Team Liquid rotating their mid laner over. Cloud9 doing the same. Perks looking for Jensen off to the side, grabbing half his HP. Jensen running away. Santorin here on the front line. Pull coming out from Core JJ, looking to take Vulcan low, but won't be able to take him down. Now Alfari goes in to finish it off, as you got Blabber running wild here in the middle of everybody in a 1v4. Going to be taken low, but not before he gets the kill back at Core JJ.
Perks can get him.
Quarter himself, a double kill back to Alfari. The top lane presence from TL cannot be underestimated, but neither can the jungle of Cloud9. Blabber's Olaf is running wild as Jensen has to retreat here with the soldiers. You got 2 dead on aggro here from Perks. Tacticals rejoined the fight. Vulcan and Sven are on the way, and they have the initial voyage to get it done. Tom Kench ulti coming in. Team Liquid still sticking around, but it might be a mistake. They might have decided to stick around here too long, Isaac. They will not commit to the fight. The Dragon goes over to Cloud9, and they win the war of attrition.
That is huge. Because of what I was talking about earlier, they have the ability to again force TL's hand to get the 5v5 that they so desire here. And this was massive because Perks actually can't fight. And the Mountain Soul makes that much more difficult to be able to accomplish.
Okay, Team Liquid, they've got that lead.
They're going to start Baron.
3,500 gold. They're going after the Baron. Now they're challenging Cloud9 to come face check them, and it's Core JJ waiting. Core JJ with a knock up and Perks. Oh, he walks into the brush, not expecting the Team Liquid surprise, but Core JJ says, welcome to NA. Blabber's coming in, trying to chase these guys down. Santorin continuing, trying to lead the way too. Udyr's going in. It's not just one pull, it's 2. Olaf's here in the front line. He's backed up by the power of the ulti from the Senna. Santorin falling back. Alfari in the middle with a big 3-man ultimate, and there's your follow-up from Tactical. Goodbye, Cloud9. Hello, TL. Fudge and Blabber are still there, but the boys are running for the hills, and Team Liquid is gunning for Baron Nashor.
Cloud9 had no vision in that bush. They didn't have any idea that Tactical and Core JJ and the rest of the team were waiting for that turn. They saw them start it up on top of that Scuttle Crab. They knew that they were on the Baron, but Core JJ was ready with the pick. Perks thought he would be safe on the LeBlanc, having so much mobility, but the hook into silence, he just got absolutely burst down. And again, TL in our Honda Performance play here, showing us why they are undefeated with this lineup. Steps in, hooked in, silenced up, burst down, not saving any cooldowns. They even commit the Azir ultimate, knowing they had to kill him off instantly. Then Cloud9, they know they can't afford to actually give up this Baron, so they feel they have to contest. They get them off the Baron. They look for the retreat here in what was initially a very good disengage. The hook, even, eaten by Black. Alfari on the bottom side of your screen has has Mega'd out. He has been harassing the Tahm Kench, stacking up that rage bar this whole damn time. He knocks both the bot laners into the wall. In comes Tactical. They get the kills. They take the Baron. And again, TL are poised to end this game.
6,500 gold. Damage dealt in the last fight. It's hard to do any damage when you die in the blink of an eye. Perks with a big old 0 in that one. You can see Blabber doing what he can in the middle of everybody, but man, an Olaf alone is not an army, not when Team Liquid is ready to deal with them like they have been here. Now you can see Tactical has the Grievous Wounds ready to go. He has the completed item for Grievous Wounds, amping the healing reduction up from 40 to 60. So now it's even more difficult for Blabber to survive. When Fudge can do some damage, yes. Can throw out a couple of spells onto the minion waves, yes. But you have no real kill threat onto Alphari, who is immediately ready to deal with Perks roaming down here as well. Perks tries to trade with him, ends up losing the trade, gets a shield from Karma as he goes in, lands the chains. Team Liquid seeing this as the green light to go for the tier 3 turret back in mid. Yeah, Alphari lost over half his health, but cool. Now he's going to get back. He can teleport right back in here now and continue to support the team. You can see him doing just that. Mid lane inhibitor almost at half HP. Bottom lane turret nearly about to die as well. Alphari recognizes the situation and goes to make sure that the second inhibitor is ready to go after the first one falls. Cannon minion still doing some work back mid. Jensen and Tactical help it out and take down inhib number 1. And right as that happens, their planning works out and the bottom lane inhibitor is now exposed. Team Liquid continuing the push now. Core JJ looking for the hook, goes after it, only finds it onto Vulcan. Now he's going to be your target. Cloud9 with the initiation. Blabber into the middle of everybody, going into the back line, looking for the carries, looking to grab Tactical, won't be able to find it. Still looking for Santorin. Now Core JJ going to be taken low, taken down. And now Cloud9's got to be careful. They've lost the Olaf. Vulcan's on the run, and Vulcan is dead. Alphari's on a rampage, and he continues jumping forward with a stun onto Fudge. The follow-up is there. Udyr goes in. The man's got it with the stun. It's a double kill over to Alphari. And only Perks is left standing. Will Team Liquid just be able to end right here?
I think they can. Jensen wants to TP back in. They are going to try for the end here. It's up to Perks. Can he make anything happen?
Perks trying to outplay these guys in a 1v3, but no, sir, not today. Ace for Alphari, and Team Liquid will win the second game in a row here. They will take this one to match point and demand a reverse sweep from Cloud9 as the Nexus falls and TL takes game 2.
2 games in a row, they get the Baron, and they win the game immediately with